Imagine you run a sales team that books meetings with potential clients. You want to ensure that 1 hour before every meeting, an automated email reminder is sent to the lead. However, meetings happen at different times of the day, and our workflow engine only runs every 30 minutes at the top and bottom of the hour. The goal? Trigger a reminder only once per lead, at exactly the right time, without sending duplicate emails. So you design a workflow rule using 3 key criteria to pinpoint the perfect moment for the email to be sent. Give your workflow rule a clear and descriptive name. Add more details to the description. For the evaluation criteria, select the third option anytime the criteria are met. For each criterion, we've selected the field, applied the correct operator, and entered the appropriate value to ensure precise execution. So what we've done here is define 2 fields that track the time remaining before each meeting: hours before meeting and minutes before meeting. Our workflow engine runs at 30-minute intervals, so we need a workflow rule that ensures the email alert is sent only when the lead's meeting is exactly 1 hour away, within a specific time window that the engine will catch. To achieve this, we write a workflow rule that executes when the minutes before meeting field equals 30 minutes or greater, the hours before meeting field is less than or equal to 1.0, and the hours before meeting field is greater than 0.5. This guarantees that the email fires within our desired time frame. We can ignore the filter logic in this example since the rules engine defaults to AND, requiring all criteria to be met. Next, we're advancing to the Configure Email Alert page. Here, you'll define the email notification that will be sent when the workflow rule is triggered. Start by giving your email alert an intuitive, descriptive name, something clear and reusable, like meeting reminder, 1 hour before start. Since workflow actions are reusable across multiple rules, a strong naming convention is important to keep your automation organized and easy to manage. Now it's time to select your email template and define who will receive the reminder. First, choose the email template that will be sent when the workflow rule is triggered. Next, under recipient type, you'll decide who receives the email. You have a few options here. Email field on the primary object. This is the most common choice. For example, if you're working with leads, you might select the lead email field to ensure the reminder goes directly to the person scheduled for the meeting. Email field on a related object. If the meeting involves an associated account, opportunity, or contact, you can send the email to a related email field from a lookup relationship. Users. This allows you to send the alert to a specific Salesforce user, such as the lead owner or an internal team member who needs to be notified. Roles. If a meeting requires multiple people to be alerted, you can select a role to distribute the email to everyone within that category. Once you've selected the template and recipient type, review your choices to ensure the right people will be notified, then proceed to finalize the workflow action. Select your recipient. Next, let's review the additional emails and sender name fields, which give you more flexibility in email delivery. In the additional emails section, you can manually enter up to 5 email addresses to receive the meeting reminder. This is useful if you need to notify people who aren't directly tied to the lead or related record, such as a shared inbox, an assistant, or an external partner. Remember to separate each email address with a comma to ensure proper formatting. Now, let's talk about the sender name field. This does not control the actual sender address. Salesforce will still send the email from the system-generated address. Instead, this field sets the reply to address, meaning that if a recipient responds to the email, their reply will go to the address you specify here. This is helpful when you want replies directed to a specific sales rep, marketing team, or general inbox for follow-ups. Once you've configured these settings, click on Done, review your selections, then move on to activating the email alert. After activating your workflow rule, return to this page anytime to monitor its activity and effectiveness. Here, you can see how many records have met the criteria, check when the rule was last triggered, and ensure that your meeting reminders are being sent as expected. If you ever need to adjust the timing, recipients, or email template, simply deactivate the rule, make your changes, and reactivate it. Keeping an eye on this page will help you fine-tune your automation over time, ensuring it continues to support your team's workflow seamlessly. With your rule now live, Workflow for Pro Suite Edition will take care of sending reminders exactly when they're needed, helping you reduce no-shows and keep meetings on track without lifting a finger. Next, move on to the subsequent steps.